Back on. Pep talk from the coach there.
Well, I'd like to see the Mavs just keep playing like they've been and not get into a defensive mode here.
Yeah, just keep attacking, keep going, pressuring the puck, putting up there. You're playing great defense, so.
The Mavs have been responsible for all 5 goals in this game. Unfortunately, one of those is on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
They haven't been able to take any real close shots, which is good. And
yeah,
a lot of the shots they're taking are just going wide. Like they're shooting wide right, wide left. They're just not getting there.
All their shots have really been taken from the top of the circle, maybe down at the face-off circle.
That's what you want. You win games. You play like that. That's,
and they're coming from the corner, from the sides too. They're not
fine too. Goalies like the
Full period. Keep it up.
So Kellen on the face-off. He's got Griffin and Sam in the wings with him. Number 47 taking the draw for Afton.
We're going this way.
And off the draw, the puck at center. Sam tried to get it. 47 comes away with it. He'll take it into the zone. Here's 47. He had a shot that was blocked. Griffin carries it around behind the net for the Mavs. Laid ahead for Kellen. Here's Kellen with the puck. He tried to get it to Sam. Nice pass to Sam. Sam from the blue line. And the play was offside.
Did he go offside when he loaded the puck up? Is that
I thought he was in the zone when he loaded, but
he's got to move the puck into the zone first.
yeah. Yeah, you get that little hesitation. Your players think you're going to take it in, and that's just enough to draw you offside. So they fight for it off the face-off. The puck comes into the zone. Here's Griffin coming away with a shot from the circle. That's blocked. Rebound. Kellen had a chance at it. Sam had a chance at it. Puck ends up over on the side.
We've seen that several times. It just sits right out there. You got to be right on it. And that goes in.
And Afton able to get it out of the zone, and Cam comes back to get it. He plays it ahead for Griffin. Here's Griffin. Tries to get it around player, now sends it in deep. It caroms off to the side of the net. 17 gets it for Afton. 17 with a nice pass ahead to 83, but he couldn't control it.
Up to it.
Puck goes on the side. 83 chases it down. He tried to center it. But Jack was right there to negate that. He plays it ahead for Sam. Sam banks it off the boards, and that'll go the length of the ice, and this will be icing.
He's a harder bank, so it comes right off to his player. It comes right there at the red line.
And we'll have a face-off back in the Mavs zone with 10:46 to play in the game. Mavs lead it 4-1.
Sort of 5-0, but
yeah. We got to give Zach a little bit of work. Okay, off the face-off.
Zach, you got to be ready for those.
Ethan with a nice pass ahead to Anthony. Anthony banks it off the boards, and they got a 2-on-2 with George. Puck goes in the corner. Anthony chases it down. Now around behind the net. Gets it back to the point. Here's Jackson with the puck. He'll send it back around for Anthony in the corner. Anthony tries to center it. That was blocked. Afton comes away with it. Number 40 with the puck. And George in there to keep it in momentarily. It's still in the zone. George comes back to the point, keeps it in. Sends it up the board. Here's Anthony with a shot. Tried to get it to Ethan. Puck squirts over into the corner. Held in by Eric. Eric gets it to George right in the high slot. He tried to get it to Ethan. Ethan couldn't get to the puck. Anthony chases it down. Anthony tried to center it. That was blocked. It comes back to the point. Here's Jackson. Jackson fanned on his shot. Afton's still not able to clear it. Anthony has it now. Anthony with the puck. Loses it. George tried to get it. It's still in the zone. Great offensive pressure by the Mavs. And now Afton will finally get it out. But George sends it back in, and we'll have a whistle as the Mavs hadn't cleared the zone. But great offensive pressure. Just need to get a shot on goal there.
A lot of them were stick handling in there, which is good. They had control of it, but if they had done a little more passing, we might have get a little shot opportunity. They were stronger on the puck. They were definitely taking it around.
So Jack off the face-off, gets it to Cam. Cam plays it ahead to Michael. It's shot back out though. Mavs trying to regain possession. They do. Michael carry it in. Here's Michael with the puck. It's spun around. He loses his footing. It's chipped out of the zone by 83. 83 will carry it into the zone onside. They're kicking at it right there near the blue line. 16 comes away with it. 16 spins away from Jack, but Jack's able to step in and Jack able to take it. Now they're going to call a penalty, and I'm not sure on who. It's going to be, it's a hooking call.
On who?
On whoever it was. It's going to go against Harry, it looks like.
I didn't see it. Well, here we are.
So Harry will.
Of course, I'm looking through this camera here. I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, it had to be away from the play because Harry
It
wasn't
looked
involved.
like the kid got stuck in the boards. You know? I don't know.
So here's the power play for Afton. 47 has it. 47 gets him 68 right out in front. A backhand is just wide. 17 will chase it down. He's being checked there by Cam, and Cam will take the puck away.
There we go.
He steps up and tries to clear it, but it's held in by 36. 36 sends it around the boards. Cam gives chase there. Cam gets to it.
Nice.
Cam circles back the other way. Now plays it off the board for Kellen.
Get out, get out.
Kellen turned the wrong way and it's held in. Puck right out in front and it's cleared away by Jack. It's still in the zone. 68 has it. Centering pass. 17 couldn't get a stick on it. Boy, the Mavs look really tentative. It's like, I got it, you take it type hockey here.
No, yours. Yours.
Mine, yours. No, you got it. I got it. Nobody has it. Here's a shot and a nice save by Zach. Cam gets it. He'll just skate it out of the zone and then send it the length of the ice. We have 32 seconds left on the man advantage. 28 chases it down. Here's Kellen on the forecheck doing a nice job of forechecking, and the puck comes back to Eric, and he'll just send it back into the zone. And now Afton has it. 28 has it. He's around Griffin. Here's 28 with the puck. A shot from the high circle. That's blocked. Jackson got his stick on it. Puck comes into the corner. Eric has it. Chips it out. But it's held in momentarily. Now Eric picks it up again. Now still short-handed for another 5 seconds. Eric tried to get around one guy, lost the puck. Anthony gets it. He tried to spin away from it, has the puck taken away. The penalty's over now. Man's back at full strength. And they have the puck. Here's Jackson, plays it ahead. He lost it momentarily. Right there at the blue line. Now George comes back to pick it up. He tried to get it to Anthony, but it's picked up by number 71. Anthony digs it out of the scrum. Here comes Anthony on a 2-on-1. Anthony right to the front. Here's Andy with a shot, a save, a rebound. And the puck comes back out to Jackson at the point. He sends it around behind the net. It's chipped away. Eric with the shot. He fanned on it, had it blocked. Gets it back. Cycles it around into the corner. Ethan steps in and plays it back into the corner. Ethan trying to get a nice centering pass by Ethan. Here's a shot that's blocked. Puck right out in front. Another rebound. Oh, the puck right out in front and they score! Anthony with the hattie.
Then you get a penalty.
No, you don't.
Sure you do.
It's a hat trick for Anthony. His goal comes with 7:06 to play in the game, and the Mavs have a commanding 5-1 lead.
I thought George was going to get that. He was looking around for it. He's like, where's the
Well, you got to give an assist to George and probably an assist to Ethan too for digging it out of the corner. So all three players on the offensive line there, I think, contributed to that goal. Here's 44 with it into the zone. He'll play it around behind the net. 83 gets it. Reverses it back the other way. Harry gets there first. He'll play it ahead for Tristan. Tristan tried to get it out. That hit a skate. It come right back to Tristan. He gets it ahead to Harry. Harry will skate in the zone. He's got Michael to his right. They switch places. He'll throw it right in on net. And that was,
It went up and hit his
went up and kind of deflected off his stick. And didn't look like a tough shot, but it turned out to be a little more challenging maybe. It's still in the zone, and now Afton will get it out to center. 83 had it, but had it taken away by Cam. Cam trying to get it to Michael. Puck in the Afton zone now. Mavs able to hold it in, but 68 will force it out of the zone, and he'll get it there. Had it taken away by Michael. Michael was knocked down. Here's a penalty coming up. Delayed penalty, Harry with the puck. As Zach heads to the bench, and now Afton gains possession, and the whistle blows with 6:01 to play in the game. And the Mavs will go on a, who's our sponsor now?
Bullet Bourbon.
A Bullet Bourbon power play.
opportunity to work on it.
Yeah, but they're going to go with, here's a shot right off the draw from Sam that was blocked. Kellen tried to get a stick on it. Sam tries to get a stick on it.
Afton was fighting on.
Yeah, they did a good job of keeping the Mavs from getting their stick on the puck there. Griffin sends it back in the corner. Puck hits a funny bounce right on the stick of Kellen. Here's Griffin with a shot, and that's gloved by the Afton goalie. And a late whistle there. I thought he had it, but
Yeah, it took him a while to pull it.
nonetheless, it is covered up finally with a minute 10 left on the Mavs, on the Bullet Bourbon power play. Yes. The Kentucky Bourbon Mountains. I've heard of the Bourbon Mountains.
That's a bouncer that gets away.
This is going to go in on Zach. He calmly plays it to his left to Eric. Eric and number 40 collide into each other. And 40's a little slow getting up. And number 40, who was clearly rattled a bit.
Yeah, they ran into each other pretty hard. They were both looking down and they boom.
And
About hit. I mean, this isn't even a checking game. I think you have like 8 hits.
yeah. Well, it's a physical sport. Whether or not you have checking, it's a physical sport. Here come the Mavs, or Afton rather, with the puck. Anthony will come away with it. Here's Anthony. Anthony will skate it into the zone. Still with the puck, tries to get around two Afton players. George digging at it.
How do you like to load up? They like to pull that puck way out.
They're still digging in the corner for it.
So much time.
Referee says play it. Puck comes around behind the net. Afton comes away with it, number 83. 83 will skate it out of the zone. He'll skate it all the way into the Mavs zone. Being sent to the corner by Cam, who calmly takes it away. And we'll start it back the other way. A nice pass up for George. Here's George with Ethan on his left. Anthony cutting into the play. George tried to take a shot, but that was blocked. Ethan tried to get it behind the net. Puck squirts out to the corner. Cam pinching in. Cam tried to take a shot. That was blocked. Cam fell down. Puck comes out to 47. But George kept it in the zone, but momentarily 47 comes away with it. Jack steps up to put it back to center.
Pass the puck!
Here's George with it. Along the board.
Quit messing around
George
down there,
to Cam.
boy!
Cam.
Kick it out!
Cam comes away with it. Sends it back to Jack. And Jack will play it ahead for George. Off his stick back to Cam. Or Jack rather. Jack will bank it off the boards into the zone, and that hit, I think that hit an Afton player, so we'll have a face-off outside the zone. A player on the bench.
Yeah.
I think it went out of play, hit a player on the bench.
Good.
So we'll have a face-off just outside the Afton zone. 3:51 to play. Eric tried to chip it ahead for Michael. He lost the puck. It comes back to Jackson. Jackson with a nice move. Gets it ahead to Harry. Harry battling along the boards now. 44 digging at it. Michael gets in there. Michael chips at it. Harry comes away with it. Runs into Michael. 68 comes away with a puck. Here's 68. He takes a shot from way out. It's wide. Eric gathers it up behind the net. Plays it over to Harry. And it's stolen by 71. But he can control it, and the puck ends up back at center. It's back in. 47 giving chase. Jackson's going to try to get there. Now player sticks high in the air. Nobody can get their stick down on the ice. Jackson finally does. Flip it ahead for Michael. Cross ice to Tristan. Tristan will send it in toward the center. It was blocked there, and Afton comes away with it. Number 71 back up the other way. Carries it into the zone, to the center, with a shot from the high slot. That was off Zach's glove and into the net. And that's one Zach just going to kick himself over.
If I say squirt hockey, you get it to the net, and sometimes they go in.
There's never a bad shot in squirt hockey, that's for sure. So the goal comes with 2:46 to play in the game, and that makes it a 5-2 game.
We got a nice padded lead.
You don't want to get too relaxed.
No,
you
you
still
don't.
want to play. There's still 2.5 minutes left in this
There we
game.
go.
And here's a breakaway for Sam off the faceoff. Sam with a shot, but he fanned on it. I think he was trying to go top shelf and ended up just kind of throwing a slow roller in on goal.
Maybe that was his plan, a slow roll through the 5 hole.
It almost worked.
It almost.
It looked like
actually did. I mean, he was looking top left. I think he was wanting to go top left.
Yeah.
it was an exaggerated changeup.
And he stood up on the shot.
Here's the face-off, Jack. Back to Jack. His shot is deflected wide. 17 clears it ahead, but it's held in by Jack. Jack to Sam.
Nicely done.
Sam was trying to get around a couple of players. Puck ends up in the corner. Sam gets it up there. Centering pass to Cullen, but he couldn't get the shot off. It comes back to Sam. He tried to take a shot. That was blocked. 28 has it. He clears, but it's held in by Jack. Jack sends it around behind the net. 36 gets there, and he'll play it up the boards, but it's going to be chipped out now by 83, and Jack comes back for the Mavs, and he tried to clear it, but it's carried in offside by Afton.
2 minutes.
Player who was deep inside the zone. .201 to play in the game. The Mavs lead it 5-2. Face off the Mavs control it. Eric takes it. Eric had it. He checks off the puck. It's come back in for number 40. Here's a centering number 25. He takes it out. He scores. On a nice centering pass to 25, and he went to the backhand and got it high over the right shoulder of Zach, just underneath the crossbar. And like I said, it's minute 49.
Well, Steve, you always said
That was a good shot.
Yeah.
you turn the puck over in the neutral zone.
Goal every time.
75% of the time.
And now we got to worry about when they're going to pull the goalie. And we have an offside as one of the Afton players got caught inside the zone.
I wonder if they will.
That was a minute 43, down 2.
Timeout.
It's a good time.
Yeah. Coach Mike's going to take a timeout. He needs to settle his boys down there. They've given up a couple goals here in the last few minutes.
Play good defense right now.
And
Have to attack.
no lead's real safe in sport hockey.
But as you can see, our boys scored in 7 seconds at the beginning of the game. It can happen real quick. As long as we put pressure on the puck, move it around, we're good. Where'd your microphone go anyway? It's back underneath your sweatshirt. Hopefully they've been able to hear you.
Oh.
We'll see.
That was a really nice shot.
Go Mavs, go.
Anthony on the draw.
Your feet.
Afton controls it though, and they'll send it back in. Jackson plays it ahead there, back to center. Anthony picks it up there. Anthony tries to skate in the zone. Had it knocked off his stick. Afton comes back the other way. It's number 68. He takes the shot wide. It comes up off the boards. Eric plays it ahead. It's not held in as it bounced over the stick and it's sent back in offsides. With a minute 20 to play in the game. And the Mavs hanging on what was a 4-goal lead a couple minutes ago. Now a fairly dangerous 2-goal lead.
Empty net!
And Afton's pulled the goalie, so an empty net the other way. Here's Afton with the puck.
Empty net!
And you got to be careful about getting too wide-eyed about that net. You got to make sure you get it across the red line before you shoot it. Here's 68, one-on-one against Jack. And Jack does a nice job of breaking that up. 68 tries to center it right on the stick of 40, but he couldn't control it. Puck into the corner.
Watch the man!
Harry battling at it. They battle along the boards. Eric, both players down on the ice. Here's a centering pass that's blocked. 68 has it. He sent it back. We're under a minute to play now. Sam along the boards. He comes back to 71 at the point. He takes a shot, and that was deflected. That might have been off a hand. The puck ends up in the net, but the whistle had blown. I think it was off the hand.
The whistle blew. Zach got up, then the puck went in the net. So it
Okay.
didn't go in the net.
And nobody saying anything, so obviously no. 7 seconds to play.
That sixth player, man, that really makes a difference. A lot of pressure.
Don't mess around here.
Some late changes by the Mavs. Puck comes back. Here's a backhand shot that Zach comes up and kind of gloves off the heel of the glove, but he held it up against his chest to create the face-off with 43.1 seconds to play now.
43 seconds left.
And the face-off, here's a shot by 40 that's wide. Cam gets it. Cam tries to skate it ahead, gets it ahead for Sam, but it bounces over his stick. 28 will get it there. He'll send it back in, but
Afton's not doing
40
a
was
job
still
of
in the
getting
zone.
out of the zone when the
Yep.
puck comes out. They're not hustling fast enough.
Yep. And we'll have a face-off outside the Mavs zone with 33 seconds left in the game. Empty net the other way. Here's the face-off. 47 gets it. 47 tries to skate it in. Puck rolls in on net. Zach plays it to the side for Eric. Here comes Eric with it. He'll play it ahead. Sends it down to center. 28 kicks it back in. Sam gets it. He'll throw it toward the empty net. The 71's there to take it. 15 seconds to play. Here's 71 with it now. 71's going to skate it out of the zone. Under 10 to play now. Here's 71 with it. 71 in all alone. Takes a shot. That was blocked. Puck right out in front. Whistle blows. As several Afton players are crashing the net, but the whistle blows with 2.1 seconds to play, and I think at this point you can now safely say the Mavs have this one in the bag.
Yeah. They're wanting to get a goal just in case it's a tiebreaker, you know, where goals matter.
Yeah.
A little confused here.
So now they put Griffin in on the face-off. Here's the shot. Just as the horn sounds, and the Mavs win it 5-3. A good victory for the Mavs, and they get this weekend off to a good start.
Good game there at the end.
Yeah.
We were controlling pretty hard then.
Yeah, they made it interesting, but they do hang on for the 5-3 win.